Hi everyone. Today I just want to talk about the real reason Osinachi did not leave her marriage. So many opinions out there, and I'm just going to be here to say mine. Being a Christian and coming from a Christian background, I think I have one or two things to say. If you ask me, aside other things which are oblivious to me because the main person that could have told us is no more, so these are just mere assumptions, I would like to say is fear. I'll heap the reason she didn't leave her marriage on fear. Fear of what her church members are going to say, fear of what people are going to say, fear of what her fan base is going to say, fear of what her husband will do to her because that man really dealt with her, fear of what being a divorced man will look like, fear of what, fear. She was way too afraid. What if I left this marriage and my career will crash? Am I not better off being answering Mrs. Dan and enjoying the little beatings? Fear of being called a homebreaker. This thing happens here, and people blame when marriage crashes. They come for the woman, and I'm happy now that people are coming out because it's as though in churches we just preach marriage, good marriages, and we don't preach separation when the marriage is stupid. It's high time we preach that just in equal strength as when we preach that save your marriage, work for your marriage. Towards the end of that, tell them, if the marriage doesn't work, pack your load and go. Because you must save yourself at the end of the day. Put yourself first, because when you're coming to this world, you didn't come with anybody. You came alone. If you ask me, the real reason she didn't leave her marriage was fear. What would these children be like when I leave them? What would this man talk about me? What will happen to my ministry? She put everything above herself and she lived in fear. As I've said in my previous videos, we will leave Osinachi alone because she's dead and she's gone. How about you? What fear are you facing now in that abusive relationship, in that crazily abusive relationship? You know this man is a monster. You fight with him every night. What are you waiting for? Do you want us to keep up with assumptions when you're gone? Do you want opinions to fly here and there? I tell you, the only reason why Osinachi's death gained popularity is because, one, she's very popular. And the truth just popped out. You cannot tell the number of women that have died from battery by their lovers, boyfriends, and even husbands. You cannot tell the number that are still going to die because they are not going to be strong enough to face their fears and say, you know what, I don't care. At what point are you going to tell yourself, I don't care? Or better put, I put myself first. And be selfish and leave the marriage. At what point? Hi everyone. Today I just want to talk about the real reason Osinachi did not leave her marriage. So many opinions out there, and I'm just going to be here to say mine. Being a Christian and coming from a Christian background, I think I have one or two things to say. If you ask me, aside other things which are oblivious to me because the main person that could have told us is no more, so these are just mere assumptions, I would like to say is fear.